Hey everybody, it's official. I'm leaving for Thailand. Well, I'm in Thailand. I'm leaving Thailand in I'm leaving in like 7 hours, but I mean, I'm leaving for the airport in like 2. Um, it's been a good day. Like, I can officially say that I had a good time in Thailand. I embraced the opportunity, but I'm home. December 9th is my official, it already happened now, December 10th, early morning, whatever. It was my last full day, and I had a final. And then after my final, I was like, what am I going to do today? And I ended up just like taking the bus to the mall, and then I bought my favorite snack. I bought there's like this little bag of peanuts I've been buying. They're like coconut peanuts. They're so good. I got 2 12 packs, and I packed in my bag. And then I was like, oh, I want to go to the movies. Like, I've been saying I want to go to the movies because I really like the movies here. Like, it's so much fun. And you get a student discount. So after I did that, came to my room. My roommate, she left. So I said goodbye to her. Then I continued to pack. Where my bags at? They're behind me. Like, I got 2 big bags full of stuff. Oops, on my bag. Oh, please don't fall. Okay. Like I said, 2 big bags. Hopefully, I don't have to like pay an extra fee at the airport because they're overweight. Because I bought some stuff, and that's just me. I want to shop. But back to something like I don't even know how to explain. Oh wait, no, I was talking about my day. Lord, this is what happens when you don't make a list of stuff. You just talk about random stuff and get off topic. Okay, so after that, yeah, I could see you packing, and then I was just hanging out with Lexi and Kayla. It was really nice. I'm gonna miss everybody. I said goodbye to a lot of people because they were leaving. On top of that, like I'm leaving before them, so I won't see them. It's like bittersweet going home because like, oh wow, like I'm going back to what's normal to me. But then being here is like it's the end of a journey, an end of an experience, but an experience that was well needed. And like I'm just so happy. Like I feel like I'm happy because I'm closing a chapter in my life, but opening up to a new one. And it's ironic too because it's the end of the year too. So like people be like, "Oh, it's the new year," so blah blah blah. But I'm not doing it 'cause it's the new year. I'm just really like going back, and I don't know what's gonna be the same, what's gonna be different. But I'm ready to embrace it all. But I didn't want to talk about them. So basically, I already talked about the program I'm in. I decided to go through the organization called ISA, and I feel is like so what I did was with people's interviews, I always like the questions I had. Of course, I like give myself a view and I wrote down all the questions, but I wanted to give myself a interview before everybody else because I didn't want to take away from their answers, nor did I want to I didn't want to take their answers if I did mine after. So I really choose to really do a lot of stuff, but a few things that I didn't touch on, like I said, my program, and a little over $10,000 for my program. And personally, I don't feel like it was worth the experience because I was told that I was going to do about 10 different activities with the organization, and I only did about 4. So that wasn't worth it. And then it was like the whole transition of directors. And then it was, yeah, the whole transition of directors. And then I just company as a whole needs to restructure the Thailand-based program because from what I hear, it's the Spain program is like the most profitable one, and then it's like a lot of people go to that one versus here it's not as many people. So I'm saying like we're like the one that it's like, oh, we care about them, but they're really not the most profitable, so we don't get as much attention. So I just would say anybody looking into doing a program, ask somebody who has already done a program about their experience, but also understand what your program is going to give you. Because if you're just paying to have somebody guide you, they're not going to always be there with you. Sometimes they're really just there to be like, oh, I have a question. And if you want to pay extra money for that, cool. But I feel as though if I was to do this again and did more research, definitely direct enroll, save a whole bunch of money. And I feel like I would have met people still, but I would have met people in a different way. But yeah, that's really it about the program. But yeah, like I'm not upset that I feel like I lost out on money because at the end of the day, I'm still satisfied with the experience overall. But I definitely just say that like people need to look at that. Comparing schools, I wasn't going to talk about my schools. So I made a couple quick things. So both my school, North Carolina Central University, and also Mahidol are both public universities. But Thailand, they have like I think it's like, I don't know exactly how Thai students get into the university, but I know it's an elite school versus my school. We're a state school, so it's easy to get into. But I feel like they're both vigorous programs, definitely. I feel like, because I'm accounting and finance, and accounting was my first major. So being here, I'm taking my finance classes at my home university. I'll be taking the rest of my finance classes when I get back. So I'm not really sure how the finance base of stuff will work at my university, but I've heard that like people are doing well. So I don't know if it's just the HBCU thing, but we always just have fun and do stuff. At my school on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:40 a.m. to 11:35 a.m. There's no classes, and during that time, either organizations on campus meet. There is something called 10:40 break, and the 10:40 break literally like there could be, we have a Greek bowl, and in the Greek bowl, if it's nice outside, there's a DJ playing outside. People are sitting around the plots. The plots are basically Greek organizations, Divine Nine, and they all have like an area and to sit on, hang out, all that stuff. My plot's the best plot, Shout out to Alpha Chi. But that's when it's nice outside. But that's when people go inside the student union and also have 10:40 break. And they, again, could be a DJ, it could be activities going on, there's a whole bunch of stuff. But at Mahidol, we don't have that. It's more the organizations they have on campus, they meet after class in the organization. There's nothing really during the daytime to break up your schedule. So I feel like I had to get adjusted to that coming here. And to channeling into actually organizations. The organizations, they had my third week at the university at the organization fair. I decided to join the Muay Thai, that's the boxing, debate team, and also the finance club. I felt like all the clubs were interested, and I wanted to take something different from all of them. It was hard trying to go to all the meetings and join organizations because it's like the way they work. This is the first time of the year, and usually a lot of organizations are just getting started. They already have things planned out for next semester, or they're trying to get the members in. But because we're international students, they embrace international students, but it's harder to get the real experience because they feel like they know we're going to leave soon. But I was happy with all the organizations, and I felt like it was really cool to meet different people and interact with like university, and hope to stay in contact with people in the long run. What else is on the list? Oh, the classes. The time. Okay. So at my university, my classes are either 50 minutes or 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now, at this school, they're 2 hours long once a week, or they're 4 hours long if you have it once a week. Stressed me out. The class was too long. I did not like it. So, like I said, if you're studying abroad, look into the university you're going to and understand how the classes structure are. Because if they're 2 hours long, prepare yourself. Bring snacks, bring water, do something to stay up. Sometimes I used to be in class like fall asleep, like just couldn't do it. Like I tried to make it work, but it's just a lot. So definitely be prepared for that. So then also I like the Mahidol's, and the international students, we have our own section of the campus. The university campus is huge. So international is 5 different buildings. The international students classes were in, all my classes were in the same area. So we had something called the co-working area. And at my school, we have the co-working area too, but I don't think we call it a co-working area. I don't even know. But basically, yeah, the co-working area is basically just like a space, like a mini computer lab area, and it's very comfortable. It was really innovative too. Like you can go to sleep in there. They had like a little sleep area, lounge area. So that was cool. But my school is a lot smaller, and it seems more business oriented versus here was more of a lounge, like kind of like how you go to a cafe. That's how it was at the university. But I liked it, but it's just more of what kind of atmosphere do you study better in? Look at the university that you're going to and ask that type of question. Like, okay, when it's time for me to study and go to an area that I need to really get into my work, what areas do you have? What's accommodating the students? Do you have, like, will I receive the Wi-Fi? Like, all that stuff. My grades, I haven't got my grades in yet, but I feel like when I do a video talking about my adjustment to being back home, hopefully my grades are back and I'll update everybody on my grades. Hopefully I pass all my classes. I feel like I will. Food on campus. So, at Mahidon, inside of inside of, I think I want to say like every single building, there's like a mini cafeteria or there's food to eat. Thailand is big on places to eat or having food all around you. So it was not hard finding food at all times. In between classes, some people actually go get snacks and go get food. Like my 4-hour class and we have a break. Literally my professor, she would be like, okay guys, you got 10-minute break. Majority of the students will go downstairs, get a snack and come right back up. So that was really interesting versus my school. We just have little restaurants on campus and the one cafeteria. So that's one thing to think about. Oh yeah, scheduled finals. I thought that was weird. I mentioned it in other videos when I was talking to other people about it though. But when you first pick the classes for this university, it tells you the day your final will be. It tells you the day and the time. So for me, I had a clash that I wasn't. I had to the week of classes. The first week of classes, I couldn't take the classes that I wanted to take because 2 of the classes they were at 2 different times of the day, but the finals were at the same time, and they could not change that for me. So that was definitely like a hard adjustment for me, but I understood what the university said. So luckily, I contacted my home university, and I found another class that I was able to take. But yeah, I really feel like that's it really with comparing schools. I was making another video too, talking about like an update on my health. Like I had the first health check video, so I'm gonna do like a second health check video, but that was really gonna be a mixture of health, my adjustment to being back home, my grades, updates, everything. I mean, if there's any other questions, I don't know when you're gonna be viewing this video, but as time goes on, if you have a question, let me know. But yeah, that's really it. So I'm flight in a couple of hours. Can't wait to go home. Miss my family. So till next time.